You know, I have had a PS5 Pro since I think, yeah, October. And while I've had some fun with it, I can't help but feel a little disappointed. And the reason I say that is because, you know, I have been able to play some games on it, you know, and I've been trying to figure out kind of, some games I want for PS5. And to be honest with you, it really is feeling like slim pickings out here when it comes to figuring out what I want to add to the library of games to get. And one of the problems, I talked about this before, but this problem is really, really becoming aware to me now that I actually have a next-gen console. I cannot stand the fact that we see less of game series than back in the day. Like, dude, back in the day, on PS2, there were 3 GTA games. You could name so many game series in that generation alone that had a ton of entries. Like, you had sequel after sequel in the one console generation. Even the 360 had this, where, you're guaranteed a few games in the series. Now, you're lucky if you get one game. You get so much less now, and that really disappoints me, where you get a new console and you only get like maybe one new game of a certain series, 2 if you're lucky. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, let me think of an example. Like, GTA is the best example. 3 games of PS2, 2 games of 7th gen, no games this generation. Or like Fallout and Elder Scrolls, they had like 2 games each. And now, this generation, there's been none. It's just, I hate this idea of there just being less. And I don't know what's going on with that. But it definitely does suck, because it makes the generation, like for me, I might be able to find some games to get. But I do feel like over time, my PS5 collection is going to be very small compared to my 360 collection, or even compared to my PS2 collection. I feel like those consoles, and just those generations in general, they had so much to offer, and you were guaranteed to get a whole bunch of entries in the series. Now, you have so much less to even get, which is a shame.